Hello, Missouri Mama here. My name is Nina, and today we are going to play with some makeup I got from Amazon. I'm in a program called Amazon Vine, where I get to try products and pay the taxable value on them at the end of the year. So everything that I have here came from that program. I have to review all of it. That's part of the requirements for it. So I thought we would jump in and play with some of it. I said everything, but this did not come from there. It's just the e.l.f. Putty Poreless Primer. I already put some on. I just wanted to mention that I did use that. So we're going to start with primer, because that's just to get rid of texture. And now they have She Glam on Amazon. And this is the new Hydro Slime Primer. This stuff is weird looking. I haven't tried it yet. I just kind of like lifted the tab. And it is like super weird. I don't know if you can see that, but it's like a super weird texture. But I'm going to apply this and see how it does. And I just dropped some. So I'm just going to rub it in. It feels really hydrating. It does spread really easy. And then some on my neck as well. So I don't smell anything. So that's kind of nice. Easy to shut. I don't know if it would be a good idea to store it sideways though, because it does eventually start to move. So I have this Lancome Serum Concealer in 120 Neutral. I've had this for a little while. I have used it, but I remember liking it under the eyes, but that's about all I used it for when I tried it. And when I was using it. So I'm not sure how well it's going to do to cover up some of this darkness that I get from the facial hair I grow due to the PCOS. But I guess we will see what it does. The applicator is smaller than I'm used to because I've been using that Urban Decay one for so long now. But it is run out on me, so. I know most people do not put concealer in these areas, but I do due to the hair growth. By the nose is normal, but so it blended out really nice. It doesn't even feel like I have makeup on. So I always do my concealer after foundation. I do have 2 foundations here. I want to try. This is Keith. And this is their Pink Magnet Cushion in 03. So you open it like that. That's it's got a little sticker thing you can remove off the mirror. And then you have your little applicator doodad. And then inside is your foundation and this little cushion. So I'm going to apply one to one side of my face and the other one to the other. And we'll see how it goes. So you're just going to dab on it. And then should not go that close up under my eye. It sounds really weird against the skin. I don't know if you can hear this squeaking or not. I have a scar here. I bumped my head on a cabinet really hard some years ago. I got startled and I looked up really fast and I had it open. And I got gouged. Now this stuff does have fragrance in it, but it's not overpowering. And that one went on really nice. And then the other one I have is this Tear Mask Fit Red Foundation in 21W Natural Ivory. It looks a little bit yellow, but we can fix that. Hopefully. Yeah, it looks a little bit yellow for me. I think as I blend it out, it'll look better. So as you can see, even with concealer, you can still see a little bit of where the hair grows. But I do concealer to help make it not as dark. Alright, now we're going to go in with some concealer. Same one again. just remove this. Should help with the lighting a little bit, because in the mirror that's right here, this side doesn't look that much darker than this side, but on the camera it really does. So I really like that concealer under the eyes. It's so lightweight. Okay, let's see. I need to set under my eyes pretty soon, but let's start with bronzer. So I have two bronzers as well. I have the Milani Conceal and Perfect Sun Kiss Liquid Bronzing Drops in Light 110. There. So I know there's a bunch of these out. Let me work with my hand where I had the foundation. So I'm just going to take a brush and kind of so these are extremely light, but it does look like you can build them up a bit. I'm sure you, like, there's so many reviews on these by now already. But yeah, they are blendable and buildable. And they do have some pretty shine to them. So I do like those. And it's Milani, so it's affordable. And then I also have this Vitamask Bronze and Glow Bronzing Drops. And there's no shade for these. These are also affordable. On Amazon, these are really cheap. Well, actually, I don't remember for sure. I think they were under 10 bucks. I could be wrong. Oh, that was a lot. Ooh, these are a lot more pigmented. And I do mean a lot. I'm just taking the foundation to help blend it in a little bit. Because it was looking so much darker on this side, but way too much. I barely needed any of that, whereas I needed quite a bit of the Milani. So these are pretty nice. And they give a nice glow as well. Really pretty. So I had this $19.99 cream blush stick in S-Zolo. S-Z-O-L-O. I don't know. It's a K-Beauty brand. This is what it looks like. And this is like a berry color. Really pretty. So I'm just going to put some of that on my hand and use it for my hand. I'm just working it into the brush. We'll go on this side. I did not need to put near as much as I did down. And that is a really pretty color. And I'm sure you can build it up because it builds up really nice on my hand here. Oh yeah, you can. But I don't want my blush separate. There we go. So much better. Alright, so I have that blush, and I also have a... This is the Noto Multi-Bean Stick Osculate Lip and Cheek Color. And I do not see anything that says what shade it is. 08B. It's the closest thing I can see. So this is the outside packaging. And then this is what it looks like. It looks more like lipstick. It has that minty smell to it. So I'm not quite sure how this is going to work as a cheek color. But that's what she looks like. Ooh, that is orange looking. So I'm going to try it, even though I'm a little worried. As it says it is for cheeks too, so we'll see what happens. It is very melty. And it does work as a cheek product pretty well. It's pretty. Not my normal color. I got it all over my other arm. I'm going to go ahead and put some on for now. I don't like how this applies. It has like this texture to it. I don't know if you can see it. That feels weird on my lips. So it has like a mentholy smell to it. It might be a little bit like that weird, and it feels weird on my lips. I don't think I like that for my lips, but I can be kind of weird on the lip thing. I don't like the minty plumping feeling, and this kind of feels like that. Let's see. So now let's do powder, checking to make sure the concealer didn't crease. It looks good. So I have this Luminance by Milano powder. It doesn't say shade or anything. It just says loose powder. It's got like a pinky tint to it. So I'm just going to add a little bit of this to the lid here. So definitely mattifying. I would have thought it would have been the other way around, but... So that feels nice. Nothing like super amazing or nothing. The Urban Decay Face Bond Luminizer in Over the Top. I already know I'm not a fan of this. I haven't actually tried it on my face, but it is super glittery instead of just dewy looking or whatever. So I'm just gonna take a highlighter brush, and that's the color. She's gold. So not as bad as I thought it would be. I still don't think it's gonna be my favorite though. It's like super glittery. And then I have this Glint highlighter in DR1 Dewy Moon. It comes in a set. You get the highlighter and you get a brush. So I've never used one of these brushes, but I can't even tell that it picked anything up. Oh, yeah, that's not cool. It's a really pretty highlighter. I just don't like the brush that came with the thing. Like I tried to pick up just a tiny bit more and it ended up like leaving lines on my face. I think I could show you. But the highlighter itself is really pretty. I just think I'll stick to my brushes that I already had. So let's see here. Yeah, let's go on to, I have this eyeshadow primer by MCO Beauty. I haven't tried this. I've tried a couple of their products, not very many. So it feels kind of, I don't know, like a little bit of a silicone feel to it. Not a lot of silicone though. So it's easy to like spread out, blend out, whatever you want to call it. It does feel like it's going to be a little bit tacky. Not like glitter glue, but like eyeshadow primer. No, maybe a little bit more tacky. As it dries down, it feels stickier. So I have this cute little palette from Chic Beauty. And this is Teddy Kim 01 Girlfriend. This palette is so cute. It's a teddy bear. It's just adorable. And then when you open her up, you have 2 blushes, 2 highlighters, and some eyeshadow. So we are going to do an eyeshadow look with her and see how she does. I'm going to go into this little bitty shade right here. Right there. I got a mirror to make this a little bit easier. I'm just kind of blending that a little bit. Then I'm going to go in with this shade right here. It looks pretty dark. A little bit more of that first shade here. And now I'm going to take this shade. Looks very orange, but that's okay. I'm going to take the nose shade. I think that looks really pretty. Let's take a small little brush here. I'm going to go into that dark shade. I'm just kind of adding just a little bit there. And then I'm going to go into this shade here. Back into that one. And back into the middle nosy shade. Okay, and for the shimmers, this little ear shade is really pretty. It's kind of got some glitter to it. That is a really pretty shade. And then for the inner corner, I'm going to go down to his little foot here with something. Let's clean off that finger. There we go. I think that eyelid turned out really cute. Alright, I'm gonna put on mascara and stuff, and I'll be right back. Alright, so before we jump into liner and mascara and stuff, I have this Wonder Skin, what's it called? Wonder Blading Lip Stain Mask in Beautiful. And I've used these before, and I do like using them. They're always like a really pretty, like, purpley blue color. So while that is staining the lips, we'll jump into the other stuff. So from Cologram, I have this Sketch Sculpt pencil in number 6, Snow White Pink. And it comes with its own sharpener. And this is what she looks like. So it is just a really light pink. We'll try this one out. It's so close to my skin color, it's hard to tell if I got any on. But it went on nicely. It glides right across there. My lips are feeling real funny. And then I have this mascara to try. This is Soche. I could be pronouncing that completely wrong. And this is their waterproof tubing mascara in black. And this is a made in Korea. The packaging is so pretty. And this one's really weird. So if you take out the applicator, you can undo the bottom. And you can just buy the refill. Just to refill your mascara instead of buying everything. I don't know. I thought it was cool and weird at the same time. So this is what a ZBrush looks like. And we are going to try her out. So not horrible. It still feels wet. I was going to put on another coat. Definitely still wet. Like both eyelashes. That I don't like. I think maybe if I give this like a week or two and try it again, maybe it'll like thicken up now that it's been opened. I don't know. The stuff. I'm supposed to be able to peel these off, but so. So I do feel like these are better to do before makeup. They do tint a lot. I don't really like that color with this look. So I'm going to use my Colorgram again. I used this in a video before. Not trying it out. I was just using it for a look. And this is Colorgram Nude Blur Tint in number 3, Lovely Fig. I'm hoping this will help tone it down. Kinda, not really. So these are the Colorgram Nude Blur Tints. These feel really nice on the lips. They are like a super soft. Not like other lip products. Like, I don't know, like almost powdery, but not like in a weird, uncomfortable way. Like, it just feels really comfortable, really nice, not drying or anything. And I like rubbing my lips together just to feel it more. It feels really cool. So, two things I forgot to mention. I did fill in my brows. I used this Prime Promedics Prime Brow Pencil and Brunette. Their like whole thing is beauty over 50. I'm not 50. I just turned 37. But this was really nice. This was really, it glided really nice. It actually left pigment. It was easy to shape and all of that. Really nice. And then I used this Care Beauty Brow Lift Brow Gel. It was alright. I need to use it more to really actually know what I think of it. Oh, nope, it's still sticky. It hasn't been on very long. But I have to try this out and see what I think a little bit more, because with brow gels I kind of need to see how much to use and how it dries and how it lasts and all of that. So yeah, that's everything. It'll be linked below if you would like to check any of it out. So I'm back. It's been a little over 4 hours, and so far everything's holding up really good. I went and ate after the video. I ate some leftover breakfast food from my birthday dinner, and so I had bacon, sausage, and a waffle, and everything held up really good. And the Colorgram lip blur tint thing, that wore off, but it's not a stay put formula anyways, but the stain stayed. The foundation and everything is lasting really well. I don't have any like speckles of mascara anywhere, so far so good. Alright, so this is about 9.5 hours later, and I haven't done any touching up. Right now, if I put powder on, it would get rid of a lot of the shine, and it would still look good. So everything has lasted really good on. I don't have mascara breaking up anywhere. The foundations are all staying put. The lip stain is not going away. And I've eaten twice now, so yeah. So let me know what you think down below. And if you like videos like this, please like and subscribe. It really helps me out. And I hope you all have a wonderful day. Bye.